everybody. Welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope for June the 16th, 2021. As of today, we are officially in Gemini season because I do follow and practice Vedic Sidereal here on my channel, not Western. So the next 30 days is Gemini season for me up until July the 15th, 16th, okay? Now, if you feel differently, that means that you are more with Western astrology than Vedic, okay? All right, so we have 10th house of Capricorn and Mercury. So also Mercury, I believe, will be going back direct in about 4 more days or so, June 22nd or so. Okay, so some of you that are waiting on communication, like a message, something that you applied for, that area or those messages will start to come out, okay? You're going to start to get the messages that you need. For a lot of you, it could be dealing about your career. Anything or any type of decision that you were making or wanted to make regarding your career, you could have been already analyzing about what you want to do, where you want to go back to work, if you want to go back to work. Some of you also, Mercury, 10th house of career, you're waiting on information about your income or some type of message or your money. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put my phone on vibrate. All right. They told me to also, that don't go in there, to get y'all one of these. And actually, I was going, okay, thank you, angels. I was going to pull y'all a career card, which is these green ones. Okay. All right. And we have prosperity. Exactly. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. I believe that is malachite. So if you work with crystals or stones, this is something that you need to be wearing or carrying with you, this stone, this crystal, to help your abundance to come in. Some of you, your money is about to change. But, you know, it's only going to change as what the... Before I even seen the card, it's only going to change on how much work and dedication you put into your own prosperity. Okay, it's not just going to be handed to you for the rest of your life unless you're some type of heiress or heir, right? However you get your money is the flow that you put into it, the energy that you put into it. So remember, if you're waiting around, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're waiting around on divine support, I won't even call that divine support. If you're waiting around on some type of income from the government, we've been having that to come out the past couple of days. That money is not going to last forever. It's still going to be capped at some point of time. Okay. And then even though you're receiving that, on the tail and the flip end, you still going to be behind. Okay, it may seem like a good amount and that you're at home, you're not able to do anything. But at some point in time, these legislators can pass any type of law that will cut that off in a minute. Okay, so you must have a positive shift. And the positive shift, I feel, will come from you on how you positively move yourself from one thing to the next. Don't allow something to just be cut off abruptly, okay? And then now you're scrambling at the tail end of the moment of how you're going to do or get some type of income. Even if you're due the income from last year, you never got that income, or you're due some type of lump sum of money, okay? You're still going to get that. They cannot take that from you because you decide to go back to work. But your prosperity for as a long run is not consistent of what the government is going to hand you. Okay? Believe in what I'm telling you. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Life lesson. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Okay? Now, whether this is regarding a love relationship or your business or your career, And I keep saying this because you have 10th house of Capricorn, which is your career. Okay, some of you are trying to figure out what is your calling. I don't want to go back to that type of job or whatever I did before pandemic. I really want to get into something else. Some of you also may be going after some type of certificate or wanting to go to school for nursing or medical assistant, dental hygienist, electronics, computers, massage therapy, nails, hair. Do something that's going to benefit you for the long run. Okay, and don't get caught up. It can be that you need to break free from this negative, which can be the start of the pandemic, right? Of a negative pattern that we was put into, and you don't do the positive shift yourself. All right, it's some type we're going to clarify. Okay, it's some type of life lesson here that you need to pay attention to when it comes to your career. Sometimes maybe you don't go after things when your intuition tells you to do so, because you rather stay in some type of pattern that everybody else is doing. Okay, and for a lot of you, it could be more of a blessing if you do your own positive shift instead of letting somebody else, like the government, a third party entity, to control your prosperity. Right? Value your self-worth. Some of you also could be a Aries. All right, you are God's precious gem. Yes, you are. Some of you also may be wanting to work with jewelry or to make jewelry, a jewelry line. This is in reverse. Own your divine power. Yes. So this is what the universe is wanting you to do right now. Replace that codependent. See, that's what I was talking about. Even though you may seem like it's a huge value to receive this, well, we can't stop the stimulus money. Okay, that's due to everybody. Even if you haven't gotten that yet, you're still gonna get it. You also can still receive it on your next tax return next year or this year, however the case may be. Things that are due for you is still going to be there and it's going to come to you. But don't sit as a codependent type of energy, okay, and people pleasing, and letting that assertiveness give you a sense of empowerment that you're just sitting around collecting, because it's going to end at some point of time. It's not going to be forever. It may be for a couple of months, 6 months, okay, for some of you 12 months, whatever the case may be. But unless you're able to save all that money, at some point in time, you still got to be out of a codependent issue or situation, and you still have to go back to work for yourself, whether it's in public or continuing to do and to strive after your own entrepreneurship. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck is stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Some of you are still reflecting, rescheduling, reviving, recharging, reevaluating, recalculating. All of that is Mercury retrograde. Mercury right here. Okay. So a lot of this time, during this Mercury retrograde time, a lot of you were re-strategizing what you want to do with any type of money you did come in or that did come to you. A lot of you have been using that as a down period to rest, to re-strategize, recalculate, like I said, on what you wanted to do next, because you really don't want to depend on anybody. Okay, independent and having a sense of codependent, whether it's the entity of the government, a spouse, a lover, a family member, it keeps you in a negative energy. Okay, it also sooner or later will stress you out, because if that person don't have it, but you're codependent on them, a family member, a spouse, a lover, somebody that you're dating, a baby mama, a baby daddy, or the government, and they stop giving it to you or they don't have it, you're stuck in a codependent situation. okay? Where that you're depending on somebody else to give you something. I don't care who it is. So you must continue to value your own self-worth, and to stay, and for some of you to get your own power back, because some of you have been down this road before, some type of way, where it's a life lesson, okay? But your prosperity is here. It's wanting to come in, but you need to use your third eye of awareness. Some of you see time to decide. Like I said, some of you need to take this time to decide on what is your next move, what you're going to do. I soon see that a lot of you will become a lot more busy than you think you will be. I feel that your level of responsibility is going to increase very soon. And it's about where you're going. Okay? It's about where you're going. You see that? Where you're going, your career, your destiny. It's time to decide. Okay? Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. Whether this is about a relationship or your career. Okay, if it's about a relationship, it's still time to decide. Some of you may not have even talked to a certain person that you're waiting on information from. It could be that y'all have separated. Maybe you're not talking. It was some ghosting or something. Maybe this person was codependent on you for time, attention, and money, but you continued to work even though we had been in the shutdown, or you went back to work at some point of time, maybe the end of last year, maybe a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever it is. Okay, it's like it's you're in decision mode. And when Mercury ends, it's going to be or need for you to have some type of calculated decision. Okay. If you're waiting on information from an employer, I feel that you're going to get it. Yesterday we had the timing of 1, 4, and 5. So that could be 1, 4, or 5 hours, days, weeks, for some of you months, that this codependency of depending on something or somebody else, whether it's a government assistance, however that is, okay, or a family member, lover, or spouse, that will be the end. Okay. We have books. So some of you may be researching, doing some research. You could be needing to read a certain book, or you're abiding your time as you're resting and recharging by reading. Reading is knowledge. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So some of you, this is a life-changing time for you, because your prosperity depends on how you have learned a certain life lesson. Okay, it can be the past 10 months ago that you were dealing with a certain person. You have gained more knowledge. You have gained more wisdom. Some of you may have even read up on a situation, on how people are manipulative, how people are when it comes to love, or how to find love, how to date, different things that you could have went to the library or reading some type of ebook on. It also could be entrepreneurship, that you were thinking about downloading an ebook, or even old-fashioned going to the library for some of you, if that place is still open in your city or your state. And we have true heart's desires again. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So this is what I'm saying. Like, value your self-worth. What is it that you desire? Not as a sense of codependency on whether this person will take you back, or whether you want this person back in your life. What is it that you desire? If you do, okay, that's fine, right? But make sure that you understand the life lesson of that contains of whatever the situation between you and that person was. Understand the wisdom and the life lesson about it and from it, so that you will not repeat it. Some of you, whatever that you have always desired to do, I feel now is the time for you to go after that as some type of career move. If you're into fashion, to jewelry, If you're into making your own type of ebooks and selling them, if you're writing a book or ever thought about writing a book, this is the very good time. Maybe you're having some type of creative block or writer's block. You also could write music. You're writing a book or thinking about writing a book. It also could be that you are already deciding or started a website or creating a website. It could be that you're doing research on how to do this. Okay, but we're going to get more clarification because these are your work purpose. See, artist. That's what I was saying about creativity. Some of you could be an artist in some type of way. Sing, write, creating a book, a children's book, an adult book, fiction, horror. It also could be that you're a painter, a designer, jewelry designing, creating your own makeup, clothing line. What else? Interior home design. Okay. So engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. I feel that also during this time of separation or ghosting that you had with a certain person, your artistry could have been your creative outlet that help you to de-stress yourself. If you have not been doing that, then the universe is saying to use your creative side of yourself to help with de-stressing as a way to recharge and to revive yourself. You know, when you're very concentrated or using your creative artistry, it soothes you. It takes your mind off all of these other type of decision of things that you are wavering in or about. Some of you, your artistry, which is your heart's desire, will begin to make you money. Okay? Because it's time for you to break free from something reoccurring in your life that you may not notice that you keep doing over and over. Some of you, it could be that you've been thinking about entrepreneurship, but you're too scared to leave the 9 to 5 or the world card. You're scared to leave the outside world and let your artistry be your prosperity. People do it every day. I just heard that President Biden's son is an artist, and now he's selling paintings, or they saying that his paintings can go for $500,000. But you're scared to be an artist yourself and put your work out there. Think about it. Okay. Building. Some of you also, if you were working as construction, in the construction industry, I do feel and see that the building or construction of homes, that may be on the decline right now for some reason. Okay. Now, if this is regarding a relationship, I feel that you, or really both of you, are not initiating to continue to build and create that deep sense of accomplishment that you have had and did make with each other at some point of time. Okay. One of you or both of you could also be working on your own self, where that you're wanting to build your own career, or you're thinking about or more involved in building your own career up right now, but you're using or will be using some level of artistry. Okay. Take down how it resonates. Like again, you could be a barber, a cosmetologist, nails, working with the stock market here. Some of you could be doing tarot or learning tarot. That's a secret heart's desire of yours, and you're wanting to start to learn how to do that. All right. Now, when it comes to relationship, I feel that both of your sacral chakras is blocked right now. And this is why both of you are not able to sensually, not just sexually, you're not sensually seeing the value. Yeah, compliancy. It's a sense of distraught right now. Some of you do feel very withered down. You see your aura here, your aura. Some of you are very complacent in not making a decision, whether this is about your career, what you want to do for a living, doing your own creative thing, making money off of that, or even if this is about a relationship. Um, you're feeling a sense of loss from this person because they are or is still your heart's desire. But some of you feel like you just can't build with this person. Maybe even also when you were together, you had a sense of creative outlet. It brought that out of you because your heart was on fire with this person. But let me see. Okay. I feel that for a lot of you, this was just a life lesson. But you still hold a sense of compliancy about it, where that you're not understanding the life lesson when it came to this person and to this relationship. So we have recovery in reverse. You need to find out what is the key to get you out of feeling this stress, slump, not trusting, not being able to decide on what you want to do, what you want to go after. You need to understand what is the key for you. So this is what I feel that some of you need to get the awareness of and about so that you can recover. Some of you also may recently bury a loved one here. Confusion and victim mentality. You're still confused on what your heart is telling you and what your spirit is telling you, or what you want to recover, or what do you want to unlock again. Do you want to unlock this relationship? Do you want to unlock and allow this relationship to come back to you? You're still confused, okay? I don't feel that you feel victimized. I feel that you feel more of sad and despair. That who and what you loved, maybe you can't do it or go after it or have it right now. Some of you did recently bury a loved one. Here's my condolences. And we have impasse. Changes on the horizon. Changes here. Okay. So even if you still are in shut down in your country, in your state, in your city, change is coming. All right. A sense of recovery also. It could be a recovery check or stimulus check or some type of money. We all are confused if we're still going to receive it or not. But we're just ready to come out of this codependency. For some of you, you are really relying on that extra money. Okay. And you're trying to understand what is it that you need to do to help yourself recover out of this situation. The Empress in reverse. Some of you are just feeling down and low. You're not doing anything. You're very stressed. You're not recharging yourself. You don't have a sense of vitality right now. You're not keeping your hair or haircut up. You're not feeling very loved. And you just wanting to come out of this energy. You're just confused. Some of you, you do have the ruling planet of Mercury over you right now. And I feel that this is going to change. Okay. When Mercury goes direct, for some of you also could be Capricorn or Aquarius with Jupiter and Saturn also going retrograde and moving. Some of you also could be Venus or Taurus. The waterfall. Yeah. Flood of emotions, abundance, overflowing, tears of sorrow and joy, release and fulfillment. So this is what I was saying about this card here. When I kept saying compliancy. You see tears of sorrow or joy, time to release, a flood of emotions. Some of you are still in your emotions about this situation because you're confused. Some of you wanted to be in a relationship or to love this person. But it's just time for you to decide what is going to be your own sense of recovery for yourself. Don't rely on somebody to fix your emotions for you. Yep, the Judgment. Scorpio. Some of you are Scorpio or a water sign. Cancer and Pisces also. You're still going through this transformation and rebirth. You're not heeding the call of what you want to do for your career and what you want to do for as your heart's desire, whether it's about a love relationship or your career. Okay, I feel that some of you will have some type of breakup, or you have just recently went through some type of breakup, but you just don't want to surrender to the call that they or that situation is not the key to your prosperity. This is what you're confused about. It's because you love them, you had a lot of attraction, you are very happy with the person, you had a lot of pleasure, also could be sexually with that person, but some of you are starting to realize that you may not be attracted to the person as much as you thought you were, or this is this person feeling for you. But you're not clearing and you're not doing the purging of the emotions from what's going on in your life or a particular relationship or person. Okay, you're about to have to make a judgment call to get out of this tears of sorrow so that you can have tears of joy. Okay, to clear and to purge, because you have a more other fulfillment in life that that needs to come in. Okay, some of you are not allowing or refusing this change to happen. Perfect timing. It's regarding the past. Okay, you need to make time eventually, because like I said, some of you are about to get busy. Your level of responsibility is about to pick up, whether you want it to or not. All right. See the magnet in reverse. Somebody is no longer attracted to somebody. Now you take that how it resonates with you. And some of you may finally realize or see this, and this may cause tears of sorrow to you, because this person is not gravitating towards you. They're not as magnetic to you as they used to. They may act like they don't desire you anymore. There's no seduction or sexuality or intimacy between the both of you right now. And eventually that this is what you're going to see. Okay, so it's like you're needing to make more time for yourself instead of allowing time for this other person to come back to you. You're needing to make a judgment call. For some of you, you may have already. Okay, especially if you're a Taurus, because Venus may have just left Taurus, or a Aries, or a Gemini, Scorpio. Speaking of Gemini, there you go right there. The Lovers in reverse. Some of you are not adapting to this change. That maybe somebody all of a sudden cut off communication with you. They're not inquisitive about you anymore like they used to be. Somebody is seeing that the truth of, somebody will start to see the truth of what this relationship or person is about. Okay, something went from superficial to official, and it can be officially broken up. You're realizing also that you cannot build a relationship or to have a relationship with this person. Some of you have finally made a choice not to desire this certain person or situation anymore, and your level of desire is changing. This is what you're clearing and purging. I feel that this is the perfect time for you to go through this recovery regarding for your future. Okay, because you have a huge change coming in. It also could be by the next new moon or full moon that we are having. So that would be the beginning of July. Okay, the first new moon. And for some of you, it could start to take place around the end of Gemini season, around that full moon time, because I have the Gemini here. So some of you, it could be that this person comes back to into your life around this time. When Venus moves, I'm not sure if Venus is in Gemini right now. If she's already moved to Gemini, then this could be around that timing, because Venus may still be in Taurus. I haven't checked, y'all. Okay. But when Venus leaves a zodiac sign, she likes to try and pair a couple. But if it didn't happen, okay, because the other person did not want to recover the relationship with you, then Venus will place you in a relationship with somebody else. But some of you are still so confused and won't allow the change of release to happen, that Venus cannot take you into a new love relationship, because you're still holding on to something else with tears of sorrow. Instead of allowing this clearing and purging to happen. For some of you, this is a person of your past, whether it was a past ex or a past lifetime ago. Somebody will be coming back to you to finally, I guess, they trying to make a choice. Okay. All right. See, there go to communication. Like I said, if you're waiting on a fax, an email, a letter, information, news, whether it's by text, a phone call, old-fashioned letter in the mail, an email, some of you, you're checking your records or needs to check some type of records. News that you need will be coming to you. Okay. And like I said, it can be the end of Mercury retrograde. All right. The Strength card. The Chariot. Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. See, I told you. Past life. Somebody from the past. Somebody don't have the courage and the willpower to come towards you right now and offer you this type of stability that you want, or either the type of situation, some type of level of stability. Okay, they are not coming towards you right now. Okay, they are not communicating with you. You haven't heard from them, even if this is a recent breakup. And for some of you, yeah, see, even the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, Taurus, Gemini. What you're needing to come towards you is coming around the corner. Okay, information, a letter, information. So for some of you, this is what you're holding on. This is what you're waiting on, an opportunity to take. Some of you also may be thinking about going back or applying for an old type of job that you worked from back in the past or a couple of years ago. I feel that you are in still good standing with that company. Okay. I think it's a good time that you can go reapply with the old company. Or if you're applying back to the company that you were at, before the shutdown. Some of you, your baby mama or baby daddy will be contacting you or wanting to come back for a sexual intimacy connection. Okay. But they're not coming back right now to rebuild this situation with you. Okay. I feel this person may contact you to see if you still have a sense of codependency for their love. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Some of you are manifesting right now. And like I said, watch what you're thinking. Because what you're desiring, see there, empowerment, what you're thinking is going to depend on your waves of prosperity. Okay, some of you are a lot more powerful in your manifestation than you really think you are. Okay, new abundance is wanting to come in and to wash over you now. This Ace of Wands in reverse. But it's something else that you need to clear and to purge away from you so that this new thing as the impasse can come in. See, even the release card is in reverse. You're about to be on a new quest, whether it's about your career or new love coming in. Okay, but new opportunities will be coming towards you, and it's going to be about your stability, your money, your income, the way that you provide for your family, okay, or your children here. Some of you also may ask a old person, not an old person, but a person that used to watch your kids, if they're available for, to watch your child if you decide to go back to work. That's a good idea. Stay positive and open up that gate of manifestation each morning. Okay, you're changing your empowerment from some type of codependent entity or situation into something new, where that you're going to be able to build more wealth and prosperity for yourself. It's coming in as a sense of something to help you to recover financially, mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay, some of you are just confused on what do you put your power in. You put your power into yourself right now, not another person. Okay, I feel that a lot of you need to build up your money and your income. Now we have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give your father related issues to heaven. Some of you may have recently just buried a father, or your father could be very ill right now and you will be traveling back home, okay, to see your mom and also to see your fellow siblings. And you're just really a lot of sorrow, okay, and it's hard for you to release those emotions that you have for your father. I do see somebody maybe bearing some type of father here to your children or your father. It also could be a grandfather. All right, let me see something. Okay, both in reverse. If you believe in big happy changes, like I said, something big is trying to come in. All right, but you don't believe that you have the power to shift this. You do. I feel that you need to watch your thoughts. Things may be moving very slow, but things are about to pick up. Okay, so I'm kind of like giving you early warning here. Not the right time. Again, it's not the right time. Okay, so either this person is not making time to come towards you right now to give you or to satisfy you what you need to satisfy your emotions about. You need to be concentrating on yourself. Soon you will need to make some type of judgment call. Okay? But it's not the right time right now. I feel most likely for a lot of you, it can be the end of Gemini season. And for me, that will be July the 16th. Okay? So don't stop. Keep going. Keep doing your creativity. Whatever you're doing right now, go with the flow. Okay? It may not be any doors opening right now for you to take action, but that's going to change. Okay? That's going to change. This is in reverse. Harmony. Your vibration and your frequency is low right now. So if you're waiting on new love to come in, whatever that you're still going back and forth within your manifestation and your emotions and feelings is taking you out of vibration so that this new love cannot find you or to come in. Okay? Emotions and wake-up calls. Some of you are a water sign or Taurus or dealing with one. Yeah, somebody here got their emotions so submerged that you're about to have some type of wake-up call. Okay? Now, if this is not you, it can be the person that you're thinking about. They feel that you are still upset with them. They don't believe that, that you will show feelings to them if they were to make a judgment call and to come towards you. You may not see this person as a stable individual anymore, or maybe you did, but now you changed your mind, or for some of you, maybe you still do. But this person also needs to have this wake-up call when it comes to relationships. Okay? They are not right now in the energy to build and to work on something with you. They're not deciding to make time to come towards you, to make time to heal this situation, to make time to talk about this situation with you. They're hiding or submerging their emotions. This also could be something that they are following as they took up from their father, that their father also had relationship issues. A surprise. Some of you going to get pregnant too. Okay, we got pregnancy here. Vigilance. Stand strong. Stand strong in the change that is happening for you. It's very imperative. You're about to shift in your power. For some of you, it's going to be hugely in your career. For some of you, you're about to have a new relationship, far as it can be a match for you that could be a father figure or a stepfather, or marriage as a husband coming in for you. Okay? But don't stop what you're doing. Continuing to do it. Okay? And keep believing in your thoughts right now, because it's all about if you can believe. Now, this is my surprise card of a baby. So some of you may be a new father, or you're a new mother. Okay? And your baby's baby daddy, however you want to say it, your husband, they're having a wake-up call that they're about to be flooded with emotions. It can be because they're having a new child or just had a new child, and that they need to get themselves back in a new sense of harmony. More responsibility. They need to work. They need to stop taking things very slow. They don't want this change, but they're not going to have a choice. It can be somebody is still confused. This reading is confusing. I don't know who I'm channeling, but somebody is due for a wake-up call. Okay? So keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. Some of you may find in an unexpected place a reason to heal. Somebody that you were not expecting that's coming towards you. Somebody it could be that you still have been desiring, okay? But I don't know. Let me get a door gate. This is really confusing here. I think it's not that I'm confused. Whoever I'm picking up on, they're confused. Because they're going to get a surprise of a lifetime that the wake-up call is that they truly desire you. You understand? But they keep stopping themselves. And until they unleash these emotions, they're not going to be in harmony within their life, about their emotions, about their feelings. Okay? They keep stopping making a decision about what they want to do. It seems like every time they get ready to come towards you, They change their minds. It's like they keep wavering in their emotions and their thoughts. But somebody needs to quit submerging their emotions and to allow these feelings to be expressed. So for y'all that's watching, it may not even be you. It may be this person that you're thinking about. Okay, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. So somebody is around some negative type of energy. It can be whoever you're thinking about. They refuse to leave the energy and the space that they're in. They're out of harmony. They also could have just had a baby or got a baby on the way. Their emotions is giving them a wake-up call that they are not in a sense of harmony because they're not with their true heart's desire, which is you. So they're not going to stay and be in a blessed space until they make a judgment call and go forward. Okay? And for you too, make sure you continue to clear negative energy off from around you. Sage, Palo Santo, your crystals, your stones. All right? But I don't want you to stop what you're doing to wait on somebody. Okay? Go with the flow of your changes. But your responsibility is about to pick up. So for some of you that did not want to go back to work, you may not have a choice. There go your destiny again. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Like I said, somebody is keep trying to control their destiny. And you can't control destiny. If it's meant to break up, you're going to break up. If it's meant for you to get together, you will get together. Okay? Now, whether it happens now or later on, the time is coming nearer. And whoever this is, they're picking up on the energy, but they're wavering in their faith. Two doors are still reversed. See there? What I was saying about a passage. Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Three of Cups. Somebody do not want to reconcile or to reconnect. A toast to friendship in this afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Somebody do not want to walk through this door to reconnect, okay, with you. Somebody also does, of course, does not want to be back in some type of third party situation. But somebody is trying to control their destiny and their emotions, and you can't do that. If a person is your true heart's desire, then they're your true heart's desire. But somebody keep burying their emotions and their feelings, okay, sitting in tears of sorrow when they can be sitting in tears of joy. So this is either you or them. But destiny is about to unfold here. Okay? And I do see that a lot of you do not want this person back. If they're bringing back the same type of negative energy, don't want to build, don't want to cooperate, don't want to stay in their power because they still have father issues, okay? Don't want to release or express their emotions. Don't want to walk through this passage with you, which is the gate of y'all destiny. But somebody's about to get a huge surprise and a huge wake-up call. For some of you, it can be that this person is still trying to have the strength to come to you, but they have the Chariot, but they're ignoring that they need to be moving forward or towards you, but they're not doing it because they don't want to empower theirself. They don't want to take on this sense of power. They're fearing their own success, which is this relationship actually, and that's sad. Okay, so again, take it how it resonates. If I went too fast, go back and replay it, right? And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you. next time. Bye-bye.